What do you want to hear? Guys don't care about that stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
They just don't care. I mean, you know that though. You know guys don't care where you work at. Look at
Well, I did not know that until I heard people say that. I
Right.
talked to some guys and I did not know. And I was like, do you care about how much money she makes? Do you care about, no. I'm like, you don't care if she work at Burger King? No. I'm like, okay, so me having this education I have, and no, they said it don't even matter.
Right.
I'm like, well, damn.
Because they're not going to use it unless they're going to use you. Unless they're going to use your money to pay for something, to get something they can't afford, why does it matter? I'm the one who's going to be paying for the dates. I'm the one who's going to be paying the mortgage. I'm the one who's going to be spending the time. My money is a utility, not yours.
Okay,
So,
she ain't got to be smart.
I mean, for what? To get money? No. She ain't got to get no money. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a value. I mean, for you as a personal, sure.
What?
You
What about
personally.
you as a person? Would you like to
I'm
have
saying
someone
me
who you could have a
for me
conversation
personally,
with?
yes, but that's an individual characteristic as a man. That's like asking a woman if the guy need to be funny. Not all women gonna ask that. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You see, they might be like, some women be like, I don't give a damn if he funny. He just need to be making sure he do X, Y, Z, Z, da, da, da. And they more concerned about this point maybe. They might be more concerned with his sex than he's funny. I don't give a damn if he funny. I want to make sure we get in the bedroom.
Okay. All
Right?
All
But
right.
then a man, but I'm just saying, like, we don't care about her being intelligent because that doesn't serve us in any way other than, is she emotionally intelligent? Like, she's not going to give me a headache, or she can peep that I'm stressed and deal with me, or she can take care of my kids in an intelligent way. But otherwise, intelligent to argue with me, or intelligent so we can, because then you got to think of what is the use of it? What is the
Okay, well,
utility?
if I was taught as a child that the more education I attained, I would be limiting my opportunities for having more men that I could seek to make, as a mate, to have as a mate, I may not have pursued this route. Now that I'm speaking from my age right now, I don't think I'd have done that because this is hard.
So were you motivated partially by thinking you were increasing your status?
I
as
thought
far as
so.
the mate?
I
Okay.
thought
That makes
because,
sense.
and nobody told me otherwise. I thought that, having a beautiful, intelligent woman on your side would be awesome, but I didn't know that wasn't a big factor in it until now. And I'm like, well, now it matters because if you're single and you're wanting someone substantial, a lot of men are intimidated by you making more money. Or even having a better conversation than he might. If you're in a room full of people and you know more about the topic than he knows, now he's going home feeling crunchy.
Correct.
So no, I wish I had have known more about the level of opportunities I may have or not have.
Wow.
Because now I would have, because I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that would be running after me that wouldn't run from me once they hear me talk.
Right.
Because as soon as I open my mouth, they were like, oh, damn.
And I mean, it's not that intelligence. And then for some guys, intelligence is a bad thing. But it's like, it's the same as some women don't. I mean, I'm not saying women. For men, you don't have to be intelligent either. You just have to be intelligent in your respective industry. You can be like them guys over there right now, washing the car.
Mm-hmm.
He can make a six-figure car washing salary, and a woman love that he has a car washing business and love to be with him.
Because he's independent.
But he might be dumber than a sack of rock, but he like, hey, I know how to clean these goddamn cars. I know how to wash these motherfucking rims. I know how to you need to use that solution. Men only have to be smart in their end. That's where our intelligence matters.
Okay.
See, you know what I'm saying? Women have to be smart when it comes to childbearing. So it's different things. It looks like, okay, well, what's the utility of it? And I think that's what it is. We got so, like you said, you didn't know, but it was like nobody was there to really say, hey, this is what we like, or you didn't.
Hey, baby, you keep on going to school and you're getting all this education. It's not going to be a whole bunch of men out there running after you, baby, because if I'd heard that, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let me think about this.
Right. Yeah, that's different. That's very different. Or just to say, hey, think about the amount of time you're spending getting your education that you not necessarily looking for that man. Because the education doesn't mean I think if I'm understanding you right, you thinking, hey, I was gonna get the education, that was gonna put me in the rooms and around the men.
Yeah, but it's not even just the education, it's the money too. Now, if you're making more money than a man, some men can't handle that.
Oh no.
Whether you got the education or not.
The bigger
If
point,
I'm making 6 figures and I don't have that much education, just say I had, founded my own company, did my own thing, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm making more money.
Right.
That could be intimidating as well.
Right. Pull up behind that car. So, but the thing that I noticed too is that more so, women you can't be with a nigga that's making less money. Let's be real. Respecting a man, it's hard pressed to even a nigga. Most women say he at the very least got to match me. God damn.
And see,
right?
I was talking to my brother, and he said even if he doesn't match the income, he need to exceed in the effort.
No, but he's a man.
No, I mean exceed the effort of doing. I'm not saying, okay, if he's making less money than me, but he out there hustling and doing
the only way
work.
No, the only way that I think a woman would go for a thing, and you tell me if this scenario is wrong. If I'm like, let's say a guy make less money than you, but the only difference is he just knows so much about, like, let's say you make $80,000 a year. Mm-hmm. He only make 50, but he built this house by hand. The land that y'all are on, he got through a land grant. He knows how to do da-da-da. Like, he's moving and showing you so many other things. You might. And so this is where I actually
I'm okay with that.
But this is where I go to say, I think this is the number one thing too. A lot of women picking guys off of the money. This is a separate topic, not to jump, but they not picking good leaders. The guy might have money for the minute, but then he might not have it tomorrow because he's not a good leader. And that's where a lot of women are getting messed up.
Well, you got to be a good steward over the money. You got to know how to handle money.
Right. It's certain things and attributes that come with people who are good leaders in their life, though. Who are able to be disciplined, who are able to move. So, but I don't think women in general, and I'm not saying you should. Your man should go out and protect and defend the world for you, and you should feel that protection. That's how you're hardwired to be able to want to give to somebody. You don't want to give to a motherfucker you feel like it's not protecting you and you got to protect yourself. You're not in your feminine. So I agree that you should, but you start to see, if I start making 100, 200,000, 300,000, well, how many black men make that? How many men in general make that? How many? And then you see, oh, well, only 5% of men make that. So now I'm dealing with 5% of men. But then you're talking about unmarried. Then you got to go to that. Are they allowed to be? Are they allowed to be obese?
No.
Are they allowed to be obese?
No. I don't want that either, because I need you to be healthy like me. I need us to have that in common. Oh no. I'm not doing that. Eat right, exercise, but that's me.
Right.
That's what I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose someone who does, look at life like, and that's why I think it's selfish if you don't take care of yourself, because you're not here for you.
Right.
You're here for the people who love you and depend on your existence. And if you don't think enough about yourself and the people that love you, come on, man. What kind of life is that?
I agree. And I don't think you should be looking. I think it just goes back to why, and it's important at least that young women who are tuning into this now, of my age group, of even your age group, of all in between, and men can hear this and have these conversations, because, hey, it's like, if that was your goal, it's like you said, if I would have known that, I may have rethought some things. Yeah. And I just think it's just unfortunate that people don't know. I think that's more the issue.
And I think also for me, the reason why I was really going hard to be self-sufficient and independent to make my own money is because of me not wanting to depend on somebody else who I couldn't depend on.
Right.
Because it's one thing to choose somebody who is able to be the caretaker or the breadwinner, but what if he doesn't know how to handle money?
Right.
And I've already put all my trust in him to do it, and he's not capable. And so the capacity level of men is important.
That's what I actually want more of women my age to express, because then we can start getting down to the truth it's trauma based. We don't want to depend on men, even though that's the family. And it's true. It's because it's trauma. It's trauma. We have trauma from men. Men have fucked us up. So fuck you, men. We're going to do it on our own. And sisters, I get it. I'm with you. I honestly, I see it. I get it. I have men fuck up my situation. So I get it.
Right.
But then you got to really tackle, if you want to tackle the issue, we got to be 100% with it
Yeah,
and say,
because I
look,
want
that's-
to stay in my feminine if I could
Right.
depend on that man to be the man and do it.
Right.
It's nothing like relaxing saying, oh, I know he got it. I don't have to worry about taking over. I don't have to worry about, watching over his shoulder to make sure he does it right.
Mhm.
I don't want that responsibility.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stay tuned. We got another one coming. That was good.
Peace.